Good job. Let's take a look at this one. So we're going to taking notes, okay? Chapter, you have to take notes. This is really good. And you know what? These kind of information, your brother is learning when he is grade 11. OK， 真的，你问他，这真的是11年级才学的东西。OK， 那我们现在先，因为我们今天要学这个东西，必须要学过这个才行。OK，so let's just take a look at this one. OK，so everybody, if I told you there is a triangle, OK, with the ordered pair is 4 and 4. Let's do 4 and 5. OK, 4 and 4, it's the same. It's not that good. Let's do 4 and 5. Can you tell me? So this is A, okay? So this is B, and this is C. Oh, sorry, this is O. So can you tell me the triangle ABO's area is what? What is the area of triangle ABO?
The area?
Yeah, area of triangle ABO.
Is it 10?
Very good. Good job. Because chapter, you see, this one is what? This one is 5. This one is 4. So that's why the area is 4 times 5 divided by 2 equals 10. Correct? Very good, Jason. Okay, so can you tell me what is the distance of AO?
3.
3你个屁股！
Oh, wait, my bad.
哎，我就知道有些小朋友看到这里3，这里这边4，这边5，对啊，5是斜标啦，5是斜标啦。
Would it be 41 square root?
Okay, very good. So the answer is chapter. Remember, we have learned the Pythagorean theorem, right? So because it's a right triangle, so it's 4 squared plus 5 squared equals 16 plus 25 square root equals square root 41. Correct, everybody? Remember that? Chapter, do you remember that? No, you don't. 哎呀，忘了。So it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 英中文名字叫勾股定理，我们学过的呀。你肯定忘了啊，中文名字也不记得了，英文名字也不记得了，完了。Okay, so for any right triangle chapter, so the longest line we call it c. So c squared equals the other 2 lines squared. So now you understand because AO is the longest line, right? So because this is 4, this is 5. So it's 4 squared plus 5 squared. So basically OA squared equals 41. So OA equals square root 41. Correct, everybody? Okay, so this one is because what? This one's very easy, right, Jason? Because this is located. 你看这边是4和5，那也就是说在 x 轴上的读数是4，在 y 轴上的读数是5。That's why it's very easy to find out, right? But now I'm going to give you another coordinate system, everybody, okay? So this time, if I give you a triangle, like I give you a point like that. So this is 2, 3. This is A, okay? And I'll give you another one. -1 and -1. So this one is B. So -1, -1. Can you tell me what is the distance from A to B? Okay, so 有些小朋友说老师我会做的，对吧？ Because they go through 0, 0. So I can do transfer. I can calculate this length first, then I calculate this length later. Correct, everybody? So because for this triangle, for this right triangle, we have this one is 2, this one 3. So this one is square root 4 plus 9. Chapter, so it's 2 squared plus 3 squared, so square root 13. And this one is what? Is 1 squared? Is 1 plus 1 squared, so it's square root 2. So it's square root 2 plus square root 13. Yes, you can do that. But can we directly find out any point in the coordinate system and just to find out the distance of them? Yes, okay, so I want you to copy this down. There is a formula for that. Okay, so we have A equals 2, 3, and we have B equals -1, right? Okay, so how do we do it? You're using the first one, 2 minus -1. So this one minus this one squared plus this one minus this one squared, square root equals AB. Okay, so A 2 minus 1 minus -1 equals 3. So 3 squared plus 3 minus -1. So it's 4 squared. So AB equals that. So AB equals 9 plus 16 equals 25 square root. So equals 5. Okay, I'm going to give you another easier one, okay? So I'm going to have A still equals 2, 3, and B for this one equals 5, 1. Okay, sorry, we say C. So C equals 5, 1, and A equals 2, 3. So what is the distance of AC? Chapter, so it's 5 minus 2 equals 3 squared plus 1 minus 3 equals -2 squared equals 4 square root, so equals 9 plus 4 square root 13. Get it, everybody? Understand, chapter? Jason, understand? Okay, so chapter, just to remember, it's always the x minus x and y minus y. And every time you minus them, you square it. You times itself and plus them together and square root. Okay, so I'm going to just to give you some examples. Hi, Daniel. How about you turn on the camera? Because I cannot see you. Okay, so we have the thing. Okay, so I'm going to put the formula here, everybody. So the formula is x1 minus x2 squared plus xy1 minus y2 squared and the square root equal the distance of 2 points. Okay, so I give you some points. Okay, so A is 2, 5. B is 1, 4. And can you tell me what is the distance between A and B? Okay.
Is it square root 2?
So let's take a look at this one. So basically, if you're putting them in the one side, it's easy. So 2 minus 1 equals 1, right? So chapter 1 squared is still 1, right? So plus 5 minus 4. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. So 1 squared is still 1. So square root. So AB equals square root 1 plus 1, which is 2. Yes, you're right. Get it, everybody? Okay, so Danielle, understand? Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. Okay, so this is a set number 2. So I give you another one. A equals -1 and 3. And B equals 4 and 5. So please find out the distance of AB, please.
Is it 29 squared?
Let's see if you get it right or not, okay? So you can just send it to me by chat, Jason. if you finish.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's -1 minus 4 equals -5, right? So -5 squared plus 3 minus 5 equals -2 squared, correct? So AB equals these two square root, so equals square root 29. Chapter, get it? Elaine, get it?
How
Elaine, you get it right. Okay, Jason, get it right?
how do you do the square root function?
你问一下那个 Oliver 知道怎么打，我也不知道怎么打。
Option V.
What?
Option V,
There is no option key.
Option V, yeah. 就是怎
It's
么把
option
那个
V.
Yeah，你不是用的 Mac 对吗
No, I'm using of Windows.
真的
？Windows，你试试看什么 Shift V，试试看。
Shift V is just V uppercase. Yeah.
没有
Control Shift V.
Control V，
No, it doesn't.
Control
I don't
is
know。
like control has nothing to do with what you type.
哎呀，我怎么知道？讨厌。Okay, next one. Okay, we have A is 3 and 4. And B is -1 and -3. Okay, everybody calculate the distance of AB.
Oh.
Okay, very good. So chapter, can you tell me? So for first one, so x1 minus x2, can you tell me equals what?
-1.
No, 3 minus -1. So 3 minus -1 equals what?
4.
Very good. So 4 squared. Get it? So y minus y1 minus y2. So 4 minus -3 equals what?
7.
Very good. So it's plus 7 squared. Get it? So can you tell me 4 squared plus 7 squared equals what?
65.
没有人在吃面呢。我怎么听到16的声音 Okay, so 16, Oliver. 16 plus 49 equals 65 square root, correct? 对不对 chapter? Okay, 好 Daniel 明白了吗 Daniel, understand? Okay, so very good, very good. Okay, so boys and girls, let's take a look at the next one, okay? So we're going to also, I want you to learn one thing, okay? So we have know that how to calculate the distance, right? And I want you to tell me, so if I give you a line like that, okay? So this line, if I said it represent y equals mx plus b, right? So because the b is here is 0b, can you tell me this b is negative or positive? Jason?
Let me see. It is negative.
Very good. Because you can see this b is located the lower place of the y. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is negative part. Correct, everybody? So we can see this b is, and also you can see since when x is increasing and y is also increasing, so this m is bigger than 0 or smaller than 0. this m is bigger than 0. So Oliver, we learned it on Monday, and Jason, we learned it on Monday, right? So we have to know this one. Daniel, you should know this one anyway. 对不对？你又把自己的头放在这么下面，对吧？对不对？ Okay, so let's take a look at next one, okay? So we're going to take a look at the questions, okay? So everybody, you have all the note has been taken over there, right? Oh, what did you get? Okay, it's moving. It's moving. 你又干嘛了？ Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So everybody, if line y equals 2x is translated upward by 1 unit, the equation of the new line is, okay? So this was very easy, okay? So first of all, I want you to, all of you, write y equals 2x on the graph. So we're going to make a table. So this is y, this is x, okay? So chapter, I want you to find out if x equals 0, y equals what?
0.
Very good. When x equals 1, y equals what?
2.
Very good. So it is 0 and 1, 2. Correct? So I have this one. Correct, boys and girls? So this one is called y equals 2x. Did you get it, everybody? So this one we have learned it before, right? Okay, so now if I want to move this guy to up 1 unit, okay, everybody take a look, okay? Don't move your eyes. So like that. Okay, so everything else will be the same, but y equals 2x plus 1. Get it? Okay, so now I want everybody to give me by chat if I'm moving this guy down by 1 unit. What is the equation for that one? Okay, if I'm moving up by 1 unit is 2x plus 1. So if I'm moving down by 1 unit, what is the answer? I want you to send it to me by chat. Elaine, you're not as good as Jason. Because Jason's giving me y equals 2x minus 1. And you're giving me 2x minus 1. Which one's better, you think? Jason's. Okay, very good. Understand, everybody? So yeah, good. Okay, so this is more important. Good job, Elaine. Understand, Daniel? Understand, chapter? Understand, Oliver? Okay, so we're not going to number 2 because number 2 is very hard. So we're going to come back for the last one. So everybody, let's take a look at number 4, okay? So we have a line y equals 2 over 3x plus 4, okay? So this line intersect axis at A, intersect B at B. Okay, so chapter, what does it mean? 这条线就叫 y 等于2x 加4 OK， 这条线呢跟 y 轴相交于 B 点，跟 x 轴相交于 A 点。Understand, Oliver? So they crossed, okay? So can anybody tell me? 没有，我们不要做这题，这题还是有点难。我们这个题目是反过来的，我们先做第5题. I think number 5 is the easiest. Okay, let's do number 5 first. Okay, so in the system, okay, I'm going to help you to do the coordinate system. Giving you the point A equals 0 to, everybody please write on your paper. A 0 2在哪里？把它画出来。
Oh shoot.
有没有人画好啦？
哇
应该这个很快画好啦。那我看看哪个小
Yeah.
Daniel, can you do it on my page on my screen? Okay. So Daniel, you do this is not perfect enough. If you do this, you need to do 1, 2, then this one
It was me.
0, 2啊，这是你啊，Daniel 还在这画呢。Daniel 你在画什么东西呢？啊，
I
你
am
还在
trying to write 0.
我让你画 A，你给我画 0，你烦不烦人？This is A, okay? So I want Oliver, can you do B on my screen? On my screen. Oliver, can you do a B? 那平时让你们在我这个上面画嘛，哦，狂画啊！现在真的让你画了吗？不画了。哎呀，好奇怪呀！Elaine，你来画，你看这 Oliver 这个人。
Guys, my mouse is making sounds. I think it broke.
What?
好，现在 Daniel 来画了，你看，你看，不要他画的时候嘛，他不画啊。
Yeah, I can't write, so I'm not gonna write the thing, but it's like that.
Jason，你知不知道你这样子会把我弄疯的，你知道吗？我晚上
我
睡觉，
做了什么？
你就这不嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟的声音，不是你吗？
不，这是我的鼠标，应该是 Morse code。我在想是什么？
你在想，我知道你在想，我是个小疯子，
不是
不是
dot dash dash. Oops. So it would be dot dash dash.
不想理你。OK，两个小朋友们有没有把 A B 画好？对不对？他说 We find out C is on the axis such as AC and BC is minimized. OK，everybody，这个题目很有意思，你们只要学会了这些题目都会做了。OK，好，看好了，它这个 C 呀，在 X 轴上面。OK，这个 C 有可能在这儿，有可能在这儿，有可能在这儿，对不对？Okay, so I'm just going to draw a line to represent C, okay? So if C is here, so AC plus BC will be something like that. Okay, if C is here, so AC plus BC is here. Okay, if C is there, so AC plus BC will be like that. Okay, so they want to make AC plus BC is minimized so that the smaller, the better. So let me just ask you a very simple question. Boys and girls, we all have learned the maximum value and minimum value. Don't you remember? We have learned it a long time ago, right? Jason haven't learned it before, but don't worry about it. It's very easy. Let me tell you. When you have two numbers plus together, the distance, when is the smallest? Is when AC equals BC 的时候，它的 can reach the minimum number. Okay, everybody, I want you to write this down, okay? When AC and BC equals, so they are reach the minimum number to each other. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. So I'm going to draw a line which is looks like they are the same. It's not perfectly same, but I'm going to try to find out the one looks like they're the same. Is it okay? Does it look like they're the same? Okay, so now I want you to write down the coordinate system of C. C is what? C is located on x's. So that means we can only have x's and the y must be 0. Don't you agree with me?
Yeah.
Everybody, don't you agree with me?
I
Okay,
think it's 2.
so now let's see. 0, 2 is A, and C is X, C, and 0, right? So let's count the distance of AC together. So 0 minus XC equals negative XC, correct, chapter? And I squared it. And 2 minus 0 equals what? Equals 2, and I square root. So then I square root. Okay, so that is AC, correct? So I'm going to put B here. So B equals 3, 1, and C also X, C, and 0, correct, Daniel? So now let's talk about BC. BC equals what? 3 minus XC squared and plus 1 minus 0 squared, correct? Okay, so based on both left side and right side are both what? Square rooted, I can just take them out. So this one is xc squared plus 4. And this one, so 3 minus xc times 3 minus xc, right, chapter, Daniel? Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Okay, so 3 times 3 equals 9. And 3 times negative c equals negative 3xc. And negative xc times 3 equals negative 3xc. And xc times x equals positive xc squared. So I'm going to copy it on. So xc squared plus 9 minus 6xc plus 1 minus 0 equals 1. 1 squared equals 1. So we have this one. So what's next? Because both left side and right side have xc, so they're gone. So we have 4 equals 9 plus 1 minus 6xc, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we have this one is 10. So I'm going to move over there. So 4 minus 10 equals negative 6xc. So negative 6 equals negative 6xc. So xc equals 1. So we find it is 1, 0. So CR 1, 0. Get it, everybody? Okay, I'm going to stop here and let you taking notes. I give all of you like 2-3 minutes. And during this time, if there's anything you don't understand, this 3 minutes, I want you to use wisely and ask me questions, okay?
How does this even work?
哪个地方你不懂？问我。
The whole formula. Who invented this?
哇，这个问题，等一下啊，我去查一查啊。Who invented distance formula？哎，你管这个干嘛？你赶紧做，
我超好了，
你懂不懂啊
不懂。
？Which part？
Why are we finding C?
嗯？
Why are we finding C?
Because the question asking you, we want to find a point C on the axis such as AC plus BC is minimized. The coordinates of the point C are. So the question is asking you this.
How do we even know C from the first place?
We don't know C, so that's why we find out C and we get it. 我们一开始的时候，这个 C 在 x 轴上的读数我们不知道的呀，Jason。
Yes.
对吧？我们不能知道，为什么我们不可能知道？因为我们只知道这个点和 A 连起来和 B 连起来，它得出来的这条线的这个距离是一样的。We only know the distance are the same. Yes, you can go to washroom.
Oh, the distance are the same?
I already said. 我刚才说了好长时间，只有它们两条边相等的时候，它们可以得到最小值。
Okay, now it makes sense.
我要哭了。
Notebook.
明白了吗 Elaine, do you understand? Daniel, do you understand? Chapter?
Well, I forgot to copy down one part.
Okay, chapter, you can ask me. So when we're late, so which part?
What?
I don't know.
你都看不懂吗？那你前面那个公式，就是前面那两个公式，我们在说两个点之间的距离，把两个点之间的距离减一减，
那个懂了。
那个懂的，对不对？那你是不是从这里开始不懂的？就是为什么这里是 x 和0，是不是不懂？
那个也懂啊。
那个也懂，那很好啊。那什么地方不懂？
后面的
这里吗？
对，
那这个就是你就是 x 减。那我问你，3减 x 的平方，如果我是这样子，那你就把3减 x 乘以3减 x，这个你懂吗？对，任何东西的平方就是把它自己乘以自己再乘一遍，你说对不对？对吗？好了，那3乘3是不是等于9？那3乘以负 x 是不是等于负3x？那负 x 乘以3还是负3x，然后负 x 乘以负 x 等于 x 的平方。然后我其实就写在这儿了，然后把这一部分就抄到这儿来，就这一部分和这一部分是一样的。So this one, let me just using black pen. So chapter this one and this one is the same thing. I just expanded. 那你看我是不是就把这边就变成，我把这个都去掉，我这边是不是写的太乱了？你这步懂吗？就是这个this one, do you understand? Understand. So this one to this one, you don't understand. Okay, so chapter you can see if we have square root 4 and this one has square root 2 plus 2. So basically, if you have the left side and right side both have square root, you can get rid of the square root. Get it? So negative xc squared 是不是就等于 xc squared？那2的平方是不是就等于4？所以我这个就把它这样抄下来。那这个呢，就是在这里，所以等于 xc 的平方加上9减去6xc，就是等于这个玩意儿。这个玩意展开就等于这个。When you expand it, and how we expand it, I put it here. Chapter? Did you see it? Okay, so 1 minus 0 squared equals 1. So basically, I just doing xc squared plus 10 minus 6xc equals xc squared plus 4. So both left side and right side have xc squared. So can we just cross it? Right, so we have 4 equals 10 minus 6xc. All right, so I'm moving this 10 over there. This one we learned it before, right? It's 4 minus 10 equals negative 6xc. So negative 6 equals negative 6xc. So xc equals 1. Get it, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just a calculation, okay? So now let's move forward to the number 4, okay? So we have a line y equals 2 over x plus 4 intersects the axis at point A and y-axis at point B. Okay, so we have this one, y equals 2 over 3x plus 4. Listen, 你不用再发出声音来了，你再发出声音我要打你了。等一下啊。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we have this one. So everybody, can we find out the B intersect? OK， 看到没有？这个点又经过 Y，又经过这条线，说明 这条在这个点上面 y 等于几的 ？y 是等于什么不知道，但是 x 是不是等于0呢？对不对？ So we can just plug. So b equals what? b equals y equals 2 over 3 times 0 plus 4. So b equals 0, 4. Get it? Because that is a y-intercept. So everybody, what is x-intercept? Is when x equals 0. And what is the value of, when y equals 0, x equals what? So it's 0 equals 2 over 3x plus 4. So ax equals, so this one is y equals 4. This is x equals negative 6. So a equals negative 6, 0. Okay, get it? I'm going to stop here, okay? Let you think about it. Remember, 小朋友们，这里 how I get these 2 points. Daniel? Carrie Luo? Elaine, do you understand how I get those points? Is because 这条线经过 x 轴的时候 chapter 你看这个 x 轴上面是有读数的，但是 y 上面是没有读数的，所以 y 就等于0。但 x 在这条线经过 y 轴的时候 x 是没有读数的，因为 y 都等于0 x 都等于0，所以只有 y 是有读数的，所以说我们就把 x 当成0。Okay, so when we have this one, we know there is a C and D is actually the midpoint of BO and AB. So who can tell me the D equals what? Because B equals 0, 4, and D is a half of it. So
0,
D is
2.
0, 2. Very good. Okay, and because for this one, X equals Y equals 2, because they are parallel. 对不对？好了，那 Y 等于什么？等于负3。X 等于负3 2. Do you understand, everybody? Because it's exactly the half. This is negative 6, this is 0, the half is negative 3. And this one is parallel to each other. So y equals 2 here, so y equals 2 here as well. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Again, the question began to be something like that, okay? I want you to find a P. The P is located on X. And I want to make CP and PD, the smaller, the better, okay? So I want to make CP and PD smaller, the better. So how to make them smaller, the better? So make CP equals PD. Correct, Daniel? Correct, chapter? Okay, so I want to ask you a very simple question. Because P is located on X, so the Y must be what? 0 again, correct? So all we need to do is just to make XP. Okay, so again, the same thing. We have C here, negative 3 and 2. So P is XP and 0. So we have CP equals negative 3 minus XP. So you know what? I'm going to using P minus. It's easier. So P equals XP and 0. So we have XP minus negative 3 squared plus 0 minus 2 squared, square root. And the PD is the same thing. So D, P equals XP and 0. And D equals 0 and 2. So XP minus 0 squared plus 0 minus 2 squared. Correct, Jason? Daniel? Oliver? Elaine and Chapter? Do you understand this equation? It's exactly the same as the earlier one, right? So now we are doing this, okay? 所以 Chapter 唯一不太会的就是这个，对不对 ？xp 加3的平方，那老师帮你做出来，等于 x 的平方加上 6xp 加上9 ，OK？ 根号是不是两边都可以去掉啦？对不对？所以这个等于什么？等于 xp 的平方 plus 6xp plus 9. So this one became this. And this one, chapter 0 minus 2 squared equals what?
Two.
Chapter 2. So 0 minus 2 is negative 2. So negative 2 squared equals what?
Two.
2 times 2 equals what?
4.
Yeah. So plus 4. Get it? Chapter? Okay. So Elaine, can you tell me xp minus 0 squared equals what?
xp minus 0 squared is xp squared.
Because xp, very good. And 0 minus 2 squared equals what?
Me?
Yeah, still you.
4.
Very good. Okay. So Daniel, you can see we have both xp squared and xp squared, both left side and right side. I can get it off. And 4 and 4, I can get it off, right? Okay, so we have 6xp equals negative 9. So xp equals negative 9 over 6, which is negative 3 over 2. So we get it done because we want to find out the p of the all coordinates. So p equals what? Xp equals, so this point is what? Is negative 3 over 2 and 0. So that is a p we're talking about. Okay, give you some time to take your notes right now. If you have any questions, please. Have any questions? Okay, so always remember, 其实就是用什么 distance 公式，一直在用 distance 公式，对不对？Jason, understand chapter? Okay, so for you, it's just a square. Sometimes you don't get it. But square is just this number times itself, right? Okay, so let's take a look at next one, okay? So this one is very fun, okay? So this one, I let you do it yourself because they just asking you to find out the diagram that is vertices, 就把这个折过去 okay? So reflected about axis. OK, 也就是对着 y 轴要把它对称。那 chapter 老师问你，这个 A 在这里是 1 and 2. So when I have reflected over to the y, is it here? Right, so we have a point. So y is not changing, it's only x is changing from 1 to negative 1, 2. Get it? And we can have b is having 3 and 1. So on over there is negative, negative 3 and 1. That's b. Okay, and the c is here is 4 and 5, 4 and 4. So over there is going to be negative 4 and 4. Get it? And you draw them out. So it's just like something like that. 哎，我画的好烂。OK，就是这个东西对 y 对称一下。OK， so very easy. We can just draw it when you're having the class. OK. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. We want to find a point P to make PA and PC is minimized. Okay, so we need to find a P here, everybody. The P is located on axis. And we connected AP and we connected with AC. As long as they're the same and we are right. I think it should be something like that. I'm not sure. I just look like 是不是把这个 AP 连起来 ，AC 连起来，是不是这样子感觉？它好像 AP 和 AC 是一样长的，对不对
How
？Correct.
do we know P is there?
So I don't know P. I don't know P, but I can only know P is located on X, which is already good because anything located on X's, they don't have any value for the Y. Get it? That's the most important thing, 对不对？那这个呢？
It could be negative.
不可能啊！任何数只要在 x 轴上，它就没有 y的读数啊，因为 y 都等于0啊。
No, but like it could be like
负
here.
20啊，
Yeah.
你说怎么样？你说这
It could
样
be
子
like all the way back here.
你说这样子吗？So
It could be like
like
-4, possibly.
like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jason's right. So like that. 永远不可能啊，你觉得可能吗？
Yeah.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen because A and C, if it is like that, AP must be shorter than AC. It's impossible to be the same. Get
Oh
it?
yeah, right. I forgot.
Yeah,
Wait.
okay. Yeah, it's impossible. Okay. So now let's take a look at this one. But you can try if it is like that. Okay, because XP is X could be anything, correct? Chapter, do you understand why it's XP and 0? Yeah, because they're located on X. 好了，那我们这个 A 已经写出来 ，A 是什么？是 1 and 2, and C is 4 and 4. Okay, so we want to write on what is AP and what is CP, and you're just putting them together. Okay, try to do it. OK， 小朋友们有做好的吗？Jason，你为什么刚才突然就把那个摄像头打开，好像你刚才去了一个外太空，然后刚刚回来的感觉？
没。
会做吗？
Oh, like this?
嗯，没有人告诉我答案。那我们先来看看小朋友们 AP 等于什么？So A
CP.
So, okay, we can try CP first, no problem. So CP, I'm just using 4 minus XP squared. So this one minus this one plus 4 minus 0 squared. Correct? I'm not going to using the square root anymore because anyway, we're going to take it away. Correct, everybody? Did you write on this one? Okay, so AP is the same thing. 1 minus XP squared plus 2 minus 0 squared, correct? Yeah, you can go to washroom. So everybody, 1 minus xp squared is 1 plus
Plus
xp squared
XP.
minus
Plus
2x
minus.
plus 4 equals 16 plus xp squared minus 8xp plus 16. Correct, everybody? Okay, so the good thing is xp squared and xp squared can be always eliminated. So it's 5
Wait, where
minus
did the second XP2 squared come out from?
from here. 1 minus xp squared.
No, like this one.
Which one? From here. So 1 minus xp squared equals 1 minus xp times 1 minus xp, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Equals 1 minus xp minus xp plus xp squared. Correct? Okay, so we have 5 minus 2 xp and 32 minus 8 xp, correct? So we can moving xp over here will be 8 minus 2 xp equals 32 minus 5. Correct, everybody? Okay, so 6 xp equals 27. So XP equals 27 over 6. So that's it. We find it. So equals 27 over 6. 0. That's the point. Get it, everybody? So if you don't get it, I can stop here. You can stop me anytime. You can ask me any questions.有没有人要问问题的？没有问问题，we keep going 了。有没有问题？没有问题，OK。那自己看一看为什么没有做出来啊？今天我们学的是不是有点难，对不对？但是其实都一样的，对吧？OK，so let's take a look at this one. OK, so given the figure, the coordinate pick C 3y and or 3y. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. So what does it mean? That means C could be anywhere because this is 3 and it's 3y. So C could be here, which is 3, 1. And C could be here, which is 3, 2. C could be here, which is 3, 3. Right? So basically, C could be located anywhere on this pink line, correct? Because we don't know the value of Y. Do you understand this one, everybody? Okay, so we want to find out a C, which is find out that minimized the perimeter of triangle ABC. So let's see. So this C could be here, could be there. But the thing is, we want to find out the C what? The CA and CB must be the smallest because AB is determined. Understand? Because AB is no matter how, it's already being determined. It's equals what? Equals square root 13. Because this is 3, this is 2, this is square root 13. AB 不用再去讨论了 ，AB 已经被定下来了，就是根号13。所以说我们现在只能用把 AC 加上 BC 越小越好。那这样这个 perimeter of ABC is smaller the better. Understand, everybody? Understand? Okay, so the question is back to what? Back to the original one. It's still the same. Very good. So C we know equals what? Equals 3 and Y, right? So we want to have AC equals BC, okay? So A equals 0, 3, and C equals 3Y, and B equals 2, 0, and C equals 3y. Okay, everybody, please do yourself. 我们已经练了很多遍了，应该可以自己做了啊。 加油！好了吗？还是没有人发给我任何答案。不会做还是不会做 ？Elaine, do you have any idea?
I did like
So which
0.
part? So Oliver, do you know how to calculate the distance of AC?
Wait, I just want to say it. Sorry. It can't be 5/4, right?
Hmm?
Hmm? Okay, is it a fraction or decimals?
It doesn't matter, decimal or fraction.
No, like it's the answer in decimals or fractions.
Doesn't matter. As long as there's an answer, I don't care if it is decimal or fraction. So how to do the distance from A to C? This is very easy. So the so 0 minus 3 squared plus 3 minus y squared, right? I think we have calculated all the numbers that is like practice earlier. 那就是 x 减去 x，y 减去 y 啊。那这边呢也是 x 减 x2减3的平方，加上0减 y 的平方，就这个减这个，加上这个减这个，这个减这个的平方，对不对啦？So this is 9 plus 9 plus y squared minus 2y, sorry, 6y equals 1 plus y squared. Sorry, I didn't do squared. So y squared and y squared are gone. So 18 minus 6y equals 1. So negative 6y equals negative 17. So y equals 17 over 6. So you're done. I just don't get, I don't know how to explain it. So if you don't know how to this part, you can ask me to just do it for you. So 3 minus y times 3 minus y. Just do the 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times y equals negative 3y. And negative y times 3 equals negative 3y. And negative y times y equals positive y squared. So negative 3y and negative 3y plus together equals 9 minus 6y plus y squared.
My mistake was I did 2 minus 0 plus 3 minus y instead.
哪个地方 Elaine, can you say it again?
I made a mistake by doing 2 minus 0 squared.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Instead. So it didn't make
Yeah,
sense.
it's
It was
I
like
even
18 equals 13.
Okay, so Elaine, I even helped you. 你们有没有看到老师每次都把这两个点数的排列？为什么数的排列？你们觉得我是随
Order.
便数？对啊，因为这样的话，你就只要用上面的减下面的平方，然后上面的减下面的平方就可以了呀。如果你把它们横的排列，在你的脑子里面就没有那么舒服。So 0 3，对不对 ？Chapter C 3y。So it's like 0 minus 3，然后3 minus y，是不是没有这个这么舒服啊？This one's more confident. So you have 0 minus 3 squared and 3 minus y squared. Okay, everybody, I'm going to clear this one and you do it yourself again. 再重新做一遍。
Oh, what?
Okay, 重新做一遍。Okay, so everybody, if you understand, we're going to keep going, okay? 因为到现在为止，所有的题都是用的一个方法，我们没有最难的。Okay, so I'm going to just go back to the screen. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to just practice with you. So if I have this one, it is called xc0, and this one is called b is 4 and 5. Okay, so I connected them. So how to do the distance of them? Okay, so it's 4 minus xc squared plus 5 minus 0 squared and the square root. And why before later on I'm not adding this square root? 这个根号我们不加了，因为它的左边和右边都有, so I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, so let's just practice this one. Let's just practice a lot of them like that. So I have this one equals A, and I have this one equals B. Okay, so B equal, and I have a C here. Okay, I have a C here. So obviously, because C is located on y-axis, so it's like what? It's like x is 0. So 0 and yc. Okay, so this one is 3 and 4. And this one is -5 and 2, -5 and 1. Okay, so everybody, I want you to give me the distance. You don't have to calculate. 就给我公式就可以，就把式子写出来。AB, AC, and BC. All of you, write it down. Okay, so please send it to me by chat. Okay, so AB, AC, and BC. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. AB is the easiest one, right? AB because both of them are. So chapter 我给你一个方法啊，如果你要做 AB 的话，你就把 A 挪到这儿来，把数字写在这里，会让你方便很多，知道吗？Okay, so it's what? It's -5 minus 3 squared plus 1 minus 4 squared and square root equals 8 64，对不对？-5减3等于-8，对吧？-8乘以-8是不是等于64？1减4等于-3，-3乘以-3等于9。So this one is square root 73. Okay, very good. So let's calculate AC. So again, I'm going to move A here. So -5 and 1, just for myself, easier. Get it, everybody? 为什么？对不对？这样子我自己做起来方便嘛，对不对？好，那如果这边有个0呢，负放在杯子，你干嘛？
灯全关了。
你突然想要搞一个密室恐怖 feel，上数学课是不是？Okay, so 0 minus -5 equals +5 squared and plus yc minus 1 squared. OK，我再跟大家一起做一遍这个 yc squared 怎么做啊？yc minus 1 squared 是不是等于 yc minus 1 times yc minus 1 correct? So Oliver, yc times yc equals yc squared. Yc minus 1 equals -yc. And -1 times yc equals -yc. -1 times -1 equals +1. So yc squared minus 2yc plus 1. So equals 25 plus yc squared plus, sorry, minus 2yc plus 1. So equals square root 26 plus yc squared minus 2yc, and that's it. Okay, so let's do BC. OK，小朋友们，给你们点时间把 BC 做出来啦。这次你要不要重新做一下？我觉得不对啊，你的 BC 好不好？ OK，我跟小朋友们说一下，我帮你们一下哈，这边4减去 yc 的平方乘以4减去 yc，OK？So 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times negative 4yc minus 4yc plus yc squared. So this one equals yc squared minus 8yc plus 16. Okay, if you need this one, this is something helpful here. Okay, so we see BC. So BC, BC is here. So I'm going to move this A off. So I'm going to put C here. Get it, everybody? So it's not here. I'm just putting there to help myself to do all the questions, right? So it's what? 0 minus 6, minus C, minus 3 squared plus YC minus 4 squared. Correct, everybody? So 0 minus 3 equals negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 equals 9 plus, 好，我这里已经帮你们做好了 YC squared minus 8YC plus 16 square root. So equals 25 plus YC squared minus 8YC. And Jason, congratulations, you get it right. Good job. And Elaine also get it right. 哎呀 Elaine 有一点点错，你是根号25减 8YC 减 YC squared should be plus YC squared, right? 是打错了对吗？是打错了，还是怎么样？ Okay, everybody understand? So this will be today's, so today's homework is just, I just want to show everybody, okay? So almost every question we did in the class already, only number 2. 除了第2题没有做以外，其他全都做了。第2题是不要求的 ，OK？ 你可以试试看 ，OK？If you think you can try it. If you don't know how to do it, totally fine. So we just do 1, 3. Oh, sorry, 3也不用做，就2、3这张我就不发给你们好了。对，2、3我不发。第一题要做的 ，So number 1, but not 2, 3. 第2题和第3题都是选择做 ，OK， 可以不做。如果你想挑战一下自己，可以做2、3。
So I can just skip it.
Yeah, you can skip 4, 5, 6, and 7, and that's it. 那2道题不做，也就是说我们今天回家作业一共只有5道题目 ，5 questions。如果你想做，一共就7道题。OK， 那我知道有些小朋友说今天好难，但是我们今天回到我们的record。你每休息一下，自己再做一遍，肯定都能够掌握。This is something 你现在不懂啊，等到你10年级的时候还是要学的。当然，你10年级的时候没有学的我这么难，但是一样的，就是把这个公式放进去，然后这样做一做。OK, understand, Oliver, Daniel? OK, 好，你肯定要学的嘛 ，Daniel， 对不对？你也逃不掉的，好不好？Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Okay? Oh, yeah, next week. Yes. Okay, bye bye.